Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Goulet. He's found a way through. Delivers with whip. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now, what about a counter-attack? Taken back almost at once. Nicely aimed pass. Cruyff. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Schlotterbeck gets it clear, and it's Seedorf. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries a shot! In he goes again! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And this is Cruyff. He might be in here. Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
And that should get the job done. Oh, such a clever touch. Fired deep towards the back post. And he's there to clear it. Wriggles his way through, swings in across. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And this is... takes a shot! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nemecha receives it in a wide position.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. Adeyemi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that could set him on his way. Owen gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This is a chance for Borussia Dortmund to break. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Schlotterbeck. Adeyemi. He's in plenty of space here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Anton. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Owen. A probing pass. Good ball over the top. Defending of the desperate. That's rather hopeful. Well, there's the clearance. And he's been shifted off it. That's a cute ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Looking for the run. Hit into the middle. In once more. Well read, and the danger is averted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. It's gone out for a throw-in. Anton tries to clear. Nemecha back towards the middle. Tries to pass it through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Goulet, and the counter is on. Goulet, good driving chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ryerson, and that's really well manoeuvred. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Roberto Carlos. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And it's Seedorf. And here's Vinicius Junior. Owen. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nemecha. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Neatly clipped into space. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Adeyemi. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Goulet gets into some space. And he's there to clear it. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looks to the other side. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Real chance! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 9, Michael Owen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's nice. Chance, surely! Quality ball. Can he get it through? And claimed it back swiftly. Owen. Now Seedorf. That is a great pick out. And this is Owen. He's shifting through. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitutions taking place.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front foot.
Shot a goal! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Seedorf! And how did he not make it 4?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Chukwuemeka. Adeyemi. Over to the left. Sabitzer. Oh, important interception.
Borussia Dortmund really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And there's the shot! No mistake! It is no contest. It is a landslide. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ryerson. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face. Climbs up big! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Vinicius Junior. And Alexander-Arnold. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chukwuemeka. Anton. And it's Chukwuemeka. Ambitious ball here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Goulet. Turns and goes back. Adeyemi. It's Sabitzer. Ryerson. And it's Chukwuemeka. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! Seedorf! It is terrific! About as smooth as it gets. And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Fabio Silva joining us here, the potential, and we're done. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.